Okay, so this is our unit at 222 South Street in Jamaica Plain. It is right nearby the Forest Hill Station. Go down here to the end of the alley, take a left, cross the street over across Arbor Way, and that's where the T-stop is. Down on this level, down here, you go through these set of double doors, is where the laundry and washer and dryer are at. So all the units down there, there's like I think 6 or 7 washers and dryers each, and that's also the exit. I'll show you real quick. The exit for the rear parking lot. So parking is, I believe, $150 a month, and it is permit only. But you don't have to park there, obviously, if you don't want to. So here are the washer and dryers. Actually, math is hard. There's 6 washer and dryers each. If you go through this door right here, and all the doors are secure, so this place is pretty safe. Out here will be the rear parking lot. If you look over here to the corner, yeah, there's a lot of construction. Disregard that. This is where the, I zoom in here, 2 dumpsters and all the recycling. That's where all of that will go. And down over here is another walkway. If you want to go to the front of the building, you can go around that way as well. So we'll go back to the front of the building. So a little bit of information about the unit. It is $2,065 a month, each month for the 2 bedrooms. Utilities are roughly around $100 a month. Well, actually more, probably more, $150 if you have cable and internet, which, you know, obviously it's not required. That's up to you. This is where the mail will be. So they're usually good about delivering around 1 o'clock each day. There's a lockbox normally for your mail, and the largest slot for packages. I've never had an issue with anyone taking mail. So, all right, so this is number 4. This will be your 2-bedroom unit. So you first walk in, got the foyer. You have some coat hooks, which is nice. Then you have the, oops, move my guitar, my apologies. You have the foyer closet. It's not super huge, but I mean, it does go back a little ways, and there's some, you can see it, some shelving on top. There's not a light switch in here, unfortunately, but there will be some storage space if you want to keep some boxes and what have you up there. So the first room I'm going to show is the bathroom. We have the shower caddy, which definitely helps with space. So if you want that as an option, please let us know. We can always keep it here if you want. Medicine cabinet, the usual standard. And then decent sized shower. You know, it's not huge. The tub I've scrubbed recently, but I need to clean again, so I disregard that. But you have all of the stuff on the rail there for space if you want to use it. And then there is, there's no fan in here, unfortunately, but there is an exhaust area for part of the fire escape, so a lot of the steam and stuff will, you know, go out there. So decent little bathroom, you know, it's good sized. And you have, of course, cabinets underneath too. The first bedroom here is the one that my partner and I are sleeping in currently. So, you know, it's actually a pretty good size. Exact measurements, I would say probably like 10 feet deep and another 12 feet wide. So, you know, it's a decent sized room. You know, we have plenty of space. You know, obviously we have a dresser, a couple of racks, nightstand. I have a queen size bed. So queen size bed does fit in here rather easily. So if you have even a king size, you should be fine. Closet, it's not super wide, but you know, it does go back pretty far. So you do have space up top for storage also. Unfortunately, again, there's no light in there, but you have the light from the bedroom, so you should have, you know, enough light to see your stuff in there. But it does go back pretty far, so, you know, a decent amount of closet space. And this is the hallway going to the living room and kitchen. All hardwood in here except for the kitchen and the bathroom. That's tile, so that's a nice thing. And these are in pretty good shape. These are original floors, so very easy to clean. This is the second bedroom. A lot of natural light, as you saw in this room and the other bedroom. Same size. It's roughly 10 by 12. So decent sized bedroom. The ceilings do go really high. So I mean, this is the doorway, and the ceiling goes up here. So I don't know exactly how high they are, but I mean, I'm 6 feet, and I'm decently far from it. So I'd say these are roughly like 9 to 10 feet high ceilings. This closet's a bit different setup than the other bedroom, where it's not as deep, but it does go farther back. So again, the lighting is not that great. Let me kick on the light real quick. My apologies. Can't really see it all that well, but it does go back decently far. So there's a good amount of closet space in each bedroom. And we did have a wardrobe in our bedroom, but it fell apart. So if you have a wardrobe, that definitely will help with storage as well. So walking into the living room, you do have 3 good sized windows. So there is a lot of natural light in here, and you have the overhead light in here as well. I'll just keep that on so you can see a little bit easier. So we have room for a small kitchen table, a bookshelf that I turn into an entertainment center, even storage for my spin cycle, 2 end tables, the glass coffee table in the middle, and even a good sized sectional. And you do have some storage space in here as well, so you have space for books and other boxes or storage and what have you. But I mean, this L-shaped sectional does fit in here decently well. And again, you have some of the crown molding. I kind of wish it went all up to the ceiling, but it's an older unit, but it's a nice touch right there. But again, you have the taller ceilings, enough space to walk through, and you don't feel super crowded. But again, it's kind of how you want it set up. And then lastly, here's the kitchen. You have all gas. This thing is a bit difficult to clean. I scrub it and I scrub it. It doesn't always all come up, but you do have all gas, which is kind of nice. So, all the burners work really well. All gas oven as well, which is nice. And our gas bills are wicked cheap. They're like maybe $10 a month. Depends on how often you cook, and obviously, but and I want to point out free heat also, which obviously you won't need during the summer. But the radiators, they don't put out anything gnarly or nasty during the summer. But you have some more natural light in here. There is only the one sink. There's no dishwasher. I wish that the cupboards, unfortunately, I wish they were updated. They're not, but there's plenty of storage space in here. So you have plenty of space for plates and what have you. I just watched a lot of ours, but you do have a decent amount of storage space in the cupboards, even to the point where I have a lot of glasses, and I still have plenty of space for that, and coffee mugs. Space underneath, not a lot of counter space either. That's why I bought this rolling rack on Amazon some time ago. That works really well if you get something similar. Back here is the fire escape. So that will go down into that alleyway that I showed you in the back parking lot, kind of coming back in, showing you where the trash and recycling's at. That's where that exits to. So if you ever have an emergency, you can get right outside, and that'll be the alley that'll take you back towards South Street. Good size freezer and fridge. Not the biggest I've seen, but we have plenty of space for ice trays and chilled glasses and food and what have you. Decent amount of space in here. You have the crisper underneath. So not huge, but for 2 people, it's enough space. The really nice thing is the pantry. It's a little slight disarray, but you have plenty of space for storage. I keep my weight bench in here. There's plenty of cupboards for pots and pans and other storage things, and a lot of space for food and spices and what have you, all of your non-perishables. So really good layout, good space in there for everything. So to kind of reiterate, it's $2,065 a month, and that will be till the end of August. I'll be through August 31st of this year. Utilities, again, they can vary. If you want to have cable internet, they'll be a little more expensive, but gas is usually around $10 a month. Electric, I've never seen any more than 30, 35. Depends if you leave lights on and what have you. But if you have any questions, feel free to contact me via text, with the Craiglist app, or email. And if you let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching, and I hope to hear from you soon. Take care.